Hey folks, Fernando doing our video for Modern Survivalist, and here I have the cheapest gun I ever bought. This is just a double barrel 12 gauge shotgun, well worn, well used, still in nice condition overall, but with its little things. Now, this is something we've been talking about with Matt Bracking. By the way, folks, we're going to be going today live with Matt Bracking, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you want to check that out later today, more than welcome. So one of the things we were talking about with Matt is you don't need the latest tactical rifle. I mean, by all means, you have yourself your Glock, your AR, your AK. You have modern firearms adequate for self-defense. That is what you should be doing. Now, the reality is that there's a lot of people that simply don't have that. They just haven't bought it yet. They just cannot afford it. They hadn't got the interest until now, and maybe they have just a way too limited budget for any of that. This is a gun that costs $100. And you have tons of similar guns in somewhat of the same condition. This looks nice and all, and it is a nice shotgun by all means. You have your cool engraving and all, but it is a pretty old gun. It has been restored, refinished, and you see that the tactical super glued sides, which say a lot about the budget this gun is going for. Yet at the same time, it is a double barrel 12 gauge shotgun. No, it's not a tactical shotgun. It's not a Mossberg 500 or a pump shotgun. It's definitely not a semi-automatic shotgun, but you have 2 rounds of a quite powerful, very decent stopping power, right? And in general, there's a good chance that this is going to be enough for home defense. That is usually the case. Now, don't kill me on the comments section saying that Fernando is now recommending double-barrel shotguns. No, I'm not Joe Biden by all means, but I am honest regarding the capabilities of this type of firearm. This is the classic coach gun that has been serving for hundreds of years now, and it does a decent job, right? There's a very good chance that with 2 rounds of 12 gauge buckshot, you're gonna be okay, right? Now, there's also a very big difference between having a single barrel shotgun and having 2 shots. Again, you have double capacity, it's quite a bit of a difference. If you miss with that first round or something just goes wrong with that first shot, you have a backup, you have another shot, and it's not like you're shooting a 22. You're shooting the best stopper pretty much in terms of small arms. So there's also that to be said. Besides the versatility of a 12 gauge, man, we most understand that. This gun, as you see it right now, this gun, as cheap as it is, this is a gun that can be perfectly used today for hunting. Today people are a little bit more, they want to look cooler, and this is more of your grandpa's gun, but this is a perfectly adequate gun for small game hunting. In fact, those little engravings say a little bit about that. At the same time, this one, it's been shortened a little bit, so those the chokes are gone. You could put a Foster slug in this thing, and I'm betting that even with this rudimentary sight system, I tell you that it's I haven't done much research in terms of the accuracy that's to be expected of something like this, let alone something that's glued like this. But I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't be surprised if you get a decent enough accuracy so as to use this for pig hunting, for killing big game with slugs. And yes, of course, as a home defense gun, it is not something to be taken lightly. I think it is adequate. And again, insisting on this thing, $100, $120, $150, give or take, you find these sort of things all day long. And it is, in my opinion, maybe the cheapest gun that is actually useful. And for all of those that ask about getting a bow and arrow, getting a crossbow, forget about all of that. This is a lot better. 12 gauge shotgun, double barrel, cheap, reliable, simple. That's my advice in that type of gun. Okay, folks, remember today 3 p.m. See you later. Have an awesome day.